music that I chose today, I didn't know that it was the explicit version,
So
but
sad.
it did what it did. What you say? I was like, oh wait, wrong one, wrong one, wrong one. All right, got a great show for you, lovely people. Today we're gonna get it going and do what it do. First of all, let's start. I just want to like jump right in. Okay, let's jump right in. Allegedly, they said, where is the allegedly? Allegedly, they said that it was Gold's Gym. But Gold's Gym said it was not us that this lady was in. Mel, what are you talking about? You know,
Yes.
I'm going to give it to you. We got so much. It is a packed show today, so I got to get it going.
Everything that happens is motivation. Everything that happens is motivation.
All right, I'm back. I am back. All right, I'm going to tell y'all about this, and we're going to be on this for a little second. I know we will. There was a young lady who was visiting the Gold's Gym. She goes to the gym often. Well, what happened was she went into the girls' locker room and there was a man in there who identifies as a female.
Mm.
So the issue is the fact that she's yelling, like, there's a man in here, and he says, I identify as a female. Remember, we talked about this the whole way. All of us have talked about this issue. Now it's getting out of control because the gym kicked her out. And it wasn't just one guy. What say you about this particular situation? And either one of y'all can go first.
Ugh. This is the
It's
problem we're
getting
going
to
to
the
have.
point where they need. Oh,
Go
Go
ahead,
ahead.
Nick.
Nick, go ahead.
it's not safe. I don't care what you identify as. You are not, unless you've had the sex change. If you have not, then they need to make a third bathroom, either that or you know how they have the family bathroom where it's just one bathroom, you go in and lock it. They need to start utilizing that one, because I'm not trying to walk in nowhere and no man that identifies as a woman is in the bathroom, because it's gonna have in there. We're
This
gonna have
is the
problems.
locker room. So you taking a shower, you taking your clothes off. This isn't the bathroom.
Oh, almost cussed. Yeah, no, that's a problem. That is a big problem. That's a big problem. I don't care what you identify as. You have not had the sex change, which means you are still a man. And I walk up in there, I'm going upside your head. Sorry,
Oh
like
Lord.
we're not doing that.
Go ahead, Nate. What you got?
Discipline, rules. If you were born with the proper plumbing, you go to that one. Because I mean, it would have been a problem if I was there and that was my daughter or something like that. Yeah, you're going to identify as getting a victim, and then I'd be wrong. And I'm
Yeah,
a
because
man
it
at
will
the
be
gym.
considered a hate crime.
See,
So yeah,
we marched 400 years and we can't get anything like that. But they come on the scene 5 years, they got law and legislation. This is ridiculous at a whole different point. It's ridiculous. And I mean, hey, whatever plumbing you got, that's the bathroom you go to. I don't care what you identify as. Identify as a girl in the boys' bathroom. How about that?
I think that's safe. Go ahead, Nick.
So can it be a hate crime that the gym put her out and she was going into the locker room, the women's locker room, and she's a woman? So they put her out because of this person that identifies as one. So can that be a hate crime against her? Because to me, that's a lawsuit. She has a lawsuit. I hope she sues.
Now that's what's interesting. What you say, Nate?
Oh yeah, she got a lawsuit, and that gym is going to lose a lot of money simply because they chose a side and the unpopular side. I think. I mean, yeah,
Okay,
they're
that's
going.
That's a good point. And here's the thing. I think that's why they came out and said that this is not the Gold's Gym. It's another company that took over for them. Whatever it is, the lady, she's been going there for a long time. And the guy who identified as, I guess it was other men too that were in there. So that's what they do. So I guess they're open. The interesting part is that she said, have you had the surgery? And she said you could see his joint with the towel. And I felt very uncomfortable because she said she was sitting there with her taking off her clothes, getting in the shower, and then she looks over. So it's a iffy situation.
Man, not really. Not in the word I
You said
live.
First they
not really?
taking over. First they taking over Woman of the Year. Now they taking over women's locker rooms. What's next? Are they trying to have babies? What's next?
Well, I guess
What's next?
there's a way. It's a whole lot going on. So do you think she's right or wrong?
She's right.
She's right.
Okay.
All the way. Like they were wrong. They chose the side, and I'm sorry, but no. Until you get the sex change, I don't care what you identify as, you are still a man. Same thing with a woman. I don't care what you identify as, you are still a woman. Until you get that sex change, you are what you were born. Period.
Well,
Well,
I'm gonna be honest, even with the sex change.
yeah. Well, I mean, but
Yeah, you still.
the severity is
But
different. If it was a woman saying she a man in the locker room, we're just gonna look at her and be like, "Do you have one of these?" So it's totally different when it's the man going into the woman's because he's the strongest thing in there. No matter what he identifies, his testosterone makes him stronger than anyone in there. So it's more of a safety issue that way. But if they came this way, we'd laugh at the guy, girl, or I mean the person of transition status.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you were born a woman and you gonna come in
And,
here.
and you know what's gonna happen after that? After you say, "Hey, do you have one of these?" They're gonna
She's
get
gonna be
into
offended.
their feelings.
Yeah, she's gonna get offended, and there's a lawsuit, and Nate the agitator has got a GoFundMe
You're
yet again.
bullying. You're bullying.
Yeah, of course. Well, that's what we do in the man's locker room. We don't exchange pleasantries. We talk about each other badly. That's man bonding. She should know that if she want to transition. We helping her out, Your Honor.
Okay, go ahead.
you know
Nick.
the bad part about that is, what if he's acting like, because we got a lot of perverts in the world. Maybe that's his way to get off on somebody. Oh, I identify as a woman, just to get in there and get off with. That's not safe. It's not safe. And at the end of the day, it's all about safety.
That's what they say. That is what they say. Now, this particular gym said, we accept all. That's what the gym says. Okay.
Mhm.
Their feedback. You guys got to look it up for all the detail. Watch this. Do you remember some years ago there was two gay men who wanted a wedding cake?
Mhm.
And they went to this bakery, and the bakery say they were like, no, we don't do that. They wanted to sue the bakery for what they don't offer because they chose, it's my business. They chose, if I decide this is not what I'm able to do, just like you asked for an animal cake, well, I know I can't do that. Don't matter. Do I have red? I got all the ingredients, but I can't make an Elmo cake. So, with that being said, you have to go somewhere else to get an Elmo cake. You can't come and sue me because I can't make an Elmo cake.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I
But
just
the
use that as
laws,
an example. Go ahead. What
the,
would you say?
the laws are they have a political party now, so they have power.
Okay.
We've marched for 400 years and all did all this stuff. We don't possess the power or the care that they get. So I mean, it they're it's
Why
sad.
do you think that is?
Huh? Well, because they come out and drove their numbers. It's the Kardashian theory. They just got a whole bunch of numbers, and if you got a whole bunch of numbers and a whole bunch of people listening to you, they'll endorse it so they can get your vote or whatever the case may be. but they have laws. They have laws. I see a German Shepherd to this day, or fire hose, and I'm like, whoa, but not
I
them.
hear you, but I'm wondering. That's why I asked the question. Why do you think that is, Nick? Why do you think that is that we've, yeah, what he stated?
You know,
I'm like, we talking.
I just
Think about the fact that we done did what we had to do for 400 years, and the LBGTQIA came out, and boom,
and
we
dismantled
have power
everything.
and laws.
I mean, what can you do? We're not the lawmakers. Like, unless you get in there and fight, and then you're considered a bully. I mean, it's all tied into it. And like, what can we
Okay,
do? There's nothing that we can do.
do, I'll tell you, because I can't give you something, I ain't gonna screw out anything without a solution. You said it, Nate. They come together, they get the numbers up, and the people endorse it, and there you have it. That's what we have to do. We have done some things, and it has taken time. Unfortunately, it has been on the shoulders of people who have lost their lives.
Mm-hmm.
But you can see it, because when we come, we like, oh no, this is not okay.
Right. The difference is we have laws that are made against us.
True. And
They
oh,
they didn't
okay,
have laws against them. There
okay.
wasn't laws. We couldn't get married. As black people wasn't allowed to get married. Listen here, monkey. This is for Christian folk. You don't know. We couldn't do that. They, hey, now they say, hey, we want to get married in the same rights. All right. I mean,
You're about to take it to the history lesson of the jumping of the
well,
broom.
if you read your history, if you paid attention in history school,
Right.
there's a lot that we could not do. That the rights they are just given. And I mean, if they had a fight for it, you can't tell me that fight was even 10 years. You can't tell me that fight was 10 years long. And where we fought for hundreds of years.
Okay, so that's the issue. That's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
We got that. Let me ask you this. Let's take it this way to get some clarity. Put the people way in the back. You got dealt a hand. Do you throw your hand in, or do you play your hand?
You have to play it. You have to.
Okay. So when you play, when you know you got to play it, okay, well, if I know the odds are against me, that don't mean I'm going to give up at this thing called life. I need to play my hand. Now, how can I strategically win?
You don't want to know what I think.
I don't. Can we play it live on air?
All right, here we go. We need another civil war.
Not the devil. Okay. So, Nick, what you got?
No, we
What do you
don't need
think?
another civil war.
Yes, we do.
What
No.
do you think, though? We gonna not repeat that. What do you think?
Okay.
It's your thought. Go ahead. It's cool, but go ahead. What do you think?
I don't know. Like, we're beyond sitting at the table trying to get it figured out. But war, that's kind of far
I think
fetched.
we
But
ain't
it
gonna
seems
repeat
like
that. And not saying we ain't gonna repeat that.
Hey, every 200 years to reset, because there's stuff that are people are in place that have that old mentality and that old culture. Here, racism isn't as gone as we thought it would be in this amount of time. You have to remove some pieces off the chessboard to reset the board. You can't always reset the board with the same pieces and expect a different outcome.
So you're saying get up, let your knee hit the board, bump, you gotta start all over? Because that's pretty much what that is.
Yeah. How can we change what's there now? There are laws being changed right now
110%.
that are undermined us melanin as a people right now. Now, we ain't talking about the alphabet. We're talking about melanin. There are laws put up against us where they don't have that. They just fall into that category. Hey, they're bad, and stay away from that category. We're going to save you from the bad melanated people. The people that can be out in the sun all day. You know, the more and more I look at it, it's Dracula. But there's laws, thought behind. Well, it will mess them up. And just like with the whole SNAP thing, they think that's going to hurt us the most.
No, they don't. No, they don't. No, they don't. You got to look at all of it. No, they don't. And I got to stop you on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you look at the stats, you know what? When I hear people say that it's going to mess us up, melanated, when I hear people say that, it lets me know that they really don't know.
Right.
Because of who it affects. Now, what I will say for this whole shutdown, and I told you guys how that works. Yes, this is the longest shutdown ever in history. What they are fighting for, and I'm going to say they, I'm not going to say who, because it's the Dems, y'all know, and everybody like, oh my God, I can't believe they're doing this. Listen, forget the party, think of the people. It's healthcare. It is healthcare. I'm not upset about it because I am 100%, and you guys know, affected by what they are fighting for. Mm-hmm. So now I'll ask you the question, and the viewers, as well as the listening audience. What is right now today, what's most important for you and your family? Food stamps or medical? And I just,
medical.
what's yours?
Yeah, medical.
What's yours, Nick? Okay. See,
medical.
And that's what they are fighting for.
Oh, I know.
And but a lot of people don't. They're looking at
right, but those are the people.
They're fighting. You know, they're like, oh, okay, what about these people? They can't feed their families, blah blah blah. And you have a lot of people who are getting assistance. Mm-hmm. But you got to look at the bigger picture, because I'm gonna be honest, and it's not gonna be like for a long time. Be like, well, if we don't eat, we gonna die. Well, honey, I got a reserve tank. I got a little bit of time, and then you start eating different things that's gonna last. It takes you back to the basis, mm-hmm. The basics. So if you say you have children, okay, I got to feed my children and me, or no medical. Which one are we gonna do? When you look at it, $800. It was about $800 for medical, increasing to $2,000. People, there will not be another America, okay? Because people will just be dying off.
Yeah, well, back to what I said, and it's sad because the Dems are trying to be portrayed as bad, but the Republicans are taking a kid in a gunfight and holding it up like, don't pat pat. Pap, pap, look what they're doing. Look what they're doing. But they're holding the kid in front of them so you don't shoot at them. And the thing is, you're right. This is about the Dems have to stand true. I'm hoping they stand strong because it's about medical. And they like, oh, well, they're doing pap, pap. They're giving it to illegals and this. They're just lying and shooting. And we're supposed to be like, yeah, we're on your side because we want food stamps. It's policy and it's game. And if you don't know or read about it or understand it, you'll fall for that.
You definitely will. And they did, and they voted. Let me tell you something. I don't care what nobody say. You can dislike Trump all you want. But one thing about that man is he's going to tell you what he's going to do. If you ain't learned nothing else, he has done everything that he said he was going to do. And I don't know why. I'm like, what is happening? People are not believing that fat meat is greasy. What are we doing?
It is affecting me and Raheem's food stamps. Me and Bubba can't even go to the Piggly Wiggly. And I voted for him 3 times. Yeah, okay. Well, he told you.
You have a lot of people who did vote for him
3 times.
And they're upset. And it was because they voted for him and not their circumstances, or what could affect them. And that's what's tragic. But they did that.
He sung their song, though.
People, like, what the heck?
He sung their song. He came out with a banjo. Weedle-lee. And they were like, yee-hoo! That's right. He's for us.
It was the whole slogan, Make America Great Again.
Mhm.
What you say, Nick?
I say, yeah, okay.
Yeah, it was the slogan,
You
"Make America
just
Great Again." But here's the thing: great to whom? And that's where we have to step in and be like, no, that's not going to
to
work.
the upper class.
No. Oh, no.
Now, I agree with him being a class person, rich or poor. That's what I see. Rich or poor, middle class, wipe out. I want to go
Mhm.
to. I want to go to. I lost my whole train of thought. God dog it, it'll come back to me with him and his actual situation. I can't be mad at somebody who wrote down what they saw. You saw the plan. I had gelato on here. I mean, I understand that two people only watch, but y'all supposed to tell somebody else about it. I'm holding you all accountable. But when somebody is going to do what they want to do and say what they're going to do, you got to believe these people 110%. You must believe
Mhm.
these people for what they say. And looking at the good in people, I am guilty of that. I always look for the good in people. And I'm going to continue doing that. However, I'll keep myself protected. Now, I want to ask you guys, I want to lighten it up a little bit. I saw Boomer put a comment, and his comment was, "Snap, food stamps don't hurt Black people. We know how to survive."
Always have.
Here's the question, what is a survival tip that has been used in your house or around you that you've seen and was like, whoa, to help us survive?
Well, my tip is to go to that family member who did a little time and know how to make a break. They make miracles out of everything. I mean, delicious food out of nothing. So that would be my tip. Find somebody who did a little time and know how to make a break. They gonna get you through. They gonna
Okay.
get you through.
I did smell a cake that smelled real good when I went into the unit. I
Oh
was
man!
like, that smells good.
Like, oh, wait, hot,
Take it
who's cooking?
to
You got an oven in here? Yeah, you be like,
right. It's
oh,
wild.
microwave. Yeah.
I somebody I know, they told me that they had when your water get cut off, that there are so many gallons in the hot water tank.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what? I didn't even think of that. Like, oh, if your water get cut off, what you gonna do? You got to drink. You got to do. There's so much water left in the hot water tank. What about
Mm-hmm.
foods? What kind of foods that are kind
I
of
collect canned goods,
keep
soups
you
and
sustained?
stews and stuff. I collect those because I
Okay.
mean, at the end of the day, all you need is a match and you can heat it up. Easy to make, and you can
What?
stretch it. You can
What you
stretch
mean
it.
a match?
Light fire, just get fire, but you can heat it up. I'm a camper too, so I got the
Oh, you're a
outdoor
Boy
survival
Scout.
kit. Yeah.
You're a homemade Boy Scout.
Oh yeah, you should see the tent I just spent $3,000 on. A tent.
Not a
Hey,
truck, not a
Do
camper.
they
Taj.
have the one of the big ones with like the living room and stuff?
Oh, we all
One
of
of
ours have
those.
living rooms and bathrooms. I can show you pictures of my. You ain't never seen my setup.
No, wait a minute. There's a bathroom in a tent.
Hold, please. Continue. I will share
Okay.
some joy. No, no.
That's wow. Okay. Let's see what'll get you through.
Yeah, I
Rice,
was gonna say
canned meat. What is canned meat? Tuna?
tuna, chicken, yeah, chicken salad. Let me see, tuna, chicken salad, like you said, rice,
Chicken
oatmeal,
salad.
grits,
Wait, chicken salad?
potatoes. Well, the chicken to make chicken salad, canned chicken,
I've never
like
seen no
chicken of the
chicken.
sea.
Chicken of the sea is tuna.
Yeah,
You ever
but
heard
they also
of
make chicken. They also make chicken, so you can do chicken salad with. So
well,
yeah,
don't make no dressing because with that tuna, that chicken of the sea, spam Vienna sausages. I wonder how much that stuff costs right now. Can you find out how much that is? I'm wondering how much. like Vienna sausages. So if you have those survival foods, I would think at some point that you should be able to like sustain. How long would you sustain?
Well, Vienna sausages are
For a good
99
while.
cents,
Are they? They
and they
still
come
99 cents?
they come in barbecue, they come in buffalo, and a hot flavor now. You get you some crackers with them. Hey, I'm still eating them.
They
You
doing
know what I mean?
flavors now?
I'm preparing myself.
Wow. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
99 cents? Nick, you ever
At
had
Family
somebody?
Dollar, aisle 3.
When I was
Y'all
younger, I
talked
don't eat that
about
much
some
now.
spam. Y'all did talk about some spam or some ham or something other.
Spam.
Spam
Oh, yeah.
sandwiches.
Make you a nice sound. You gotta put down on that skillet though.
Fried bologna sandwich. Eggs.
But eggs have been a
They're kind of
problem. I don't think
expensive,
that's
but
gonna work.
yeah.
And it's only what, a week? Like eggs. If you have a family of 5.
Mm-hmm.
You got to get the big thing, the real big one.
But if you don't have the money, see, that's the thing. We're trying to
Yeah.
figure out not having the money. That's where the issue is at, trying to help these people survive.
You want me
Okay,
to get
yeah,
some grits, some oatmeal, some rice, potatoes, mashed potatoes, potato cake, whatever.
now did the potatoes go up?
Yes, they actually
I'm
did.
gonna look and see. So this is it. Okay, for the listening audience, Nate has shared with us his tent.
This is
Now
my
I
old
need
one.
to ask these questions.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like a chair in there. Is that a blow up chair?
It's a blow up sectional. It's in the other pictures. It's
Oh,
blow up
I'll see it, but
sectional.
wait, for the listening audience, I got to give them a visual.
Uh-huh.
So that's a blow up bed right there.
Yes. Queen
And
size, double stuffed.
okay, and a blow up chair
Mm-hmm.
that looks like a chair, a for real chair.
It's a sectional.
Yeah, that's what you said.
That's the tent.
So this is a large tent. How much room do you have to set up this tent? Oh, take the
Watch
adjective.
the big screen. Behind my big screen is my bathroom. You'll see the bathroom. I'll set the pictures of that. But
Okay.
I mean, it's
Let me
everything. That's in my yard on the east side.
Okay, so
It's called Hood Campus.
for the lovely people who are homeless and they all have tents, I found them.
Hey,
Found
we
them
kicked
in
it.
your yard. Let me ask you this though. There's some large and then there's some extra large.
Right.
These tents don't look like Boy Scout tents that I thought I was going to see.
No,
I need to see the restroom. Let me see here. Like all the viewers are able to see. I'm trying to find the. Oh, I don't see the restroom in
You
there.
don't see it. I sent you the pictures of the bathroom and stuff like that. It's behind there. But my tent cost $135, so it's not really expensive. That's my blow up couch.
Okay, so the sectional is a whole blow. It is 1, 2, 3, about 5 people could sit on that.
Comfortably.
So if you are homeless, you could get yourself a tent for $139.
Yeah. Hey, and get you some spam and put over the fire, or get you a woo.
Oh,
Woo.
there's a good one. Slim Jims.
Slim Jims. Oh yeah.
Okay. Do they still powder eggs? Do they still have that?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But just get you a couple chickens.
But where are you going to store it?
Powdered eggs or the chickens?
The chickens. Oh, you mean
yeah.
the live chickens? Get live chickens?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but you got to give them feed and all that extra stuff now. Now
the investment is worth the return on chickens.
Okay. Okay, let's see what we got there. Oh, Nate said, I don't see the rifle or anything. The most important thing, trust and believe, is there.
Yeah, you can't. It's under the bed.
Now, powdered milk. Let's talk about this powdered milk. Are you guys familiar with that at all?
No.
Yeah.
But
like for baking.
Okay, so how do you powder, like how do you make it milk?
Add water.
You
I
add
promise
water.
you, bougie, I am not. But water?
I'm
You
with you
add
there.
water, yeah.
What'd you say, Nate?
I'm with you. That is beneath me.
Yeah, but like for baking, they have the buttermilk. I've had the powdered buttermilk, and you actually, once you open it, you have to keep it refrigerated, or
Oh,
it'll
so that
spoil like
doesn't work
regular
either.
milk.
So that won't sustain either. It's
Unless
it,
if you gotta listen, in order to keep cold stuff, you got to have a cooler. Even if you get the cheap styrofoam one and get some ice,
but
there
see
you
what
go.
I'm. You got to look at the bigger picture. What we started with, how to survive. So if you don't have electric, how
That
do you keep it cold? Don't
power
open
bank.
that. Only open the refrigerator
This
at certain hours, like one
the styrofoam cooler,
refrigerator.
a styrofoam cooler. They don't cost that much, and ice.
No, but you have to get ice. The
You have
best thing to do.
you don't
A
have the
lot of
money
these.
problem.
A lot of these. What is the with the power of the sun? The what are they called? Good night. I
What,
can't think.
solar?
Solar panels. They're coming. They're becoming more powerful and more cheap. I suggest everyone get some type of solar device, charging device, because with that, depending on what size you get, you can have a cooler or a freezer where you can make ice and things like that. So yeah, look into solar. You know, it's
What?
very efficient.
Okay. Look at this one. Bill said, dig a hole and bury it in the ground because the ground is cold. That's
Yeah,
a survival skill.
Hmm.
Man.
but here's the thing: we're tribal people, so we'll come together and figure it out. We didn't live in the mountains; we lived in tribes. That's our that's our core.
Okay,
So
I see someone put, remember that wick that comes to your house, the front door full of stuff. Yeah, that stuff over there, that went first. Didn't snap. Like, boom, boom, bye, see ya.
yeah,
They're not offering
Yeah, they
anything
did
right.
get rid of all of that.
So
it
if you have a large family and you're like, okay, I got to feed this family, what do I do? I think peanut butter is, I don't know if
Peanut
it's,
butter and jelly.
you see, you added jelly. What, peanut butter by itself when you ain't got no jelly?
just a spoonful.
Just everybody come and
Yeah,
stand in
eat
line.
it. Yep. That's how
Boom.
I eat. Yeah, I eat peanut butter like that sometimes. But I mean, there's plenty of ways to survive off of
Well,
a few dollars here and there. Like there really is.
well, we're going to figure it out. No matter what, we are going to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is having unity. We have to come into at it from a unity standpoint as opposed to I'm going to get it. And the youngers aren't used to unity. They're I'm going to get it.
And that is my purpose for bringing that up.
Right. So the point
Especially
is the
if I
point of
want
the
to have children.
right. The point is the communal, and it's us. We up. It is our turn to turn back and say, hey, well, this is the community, and we don't do those things. We'll go over there and barter. I'm like, hey, listen, I got some more goat cheese. You got any craft over there? Well, let's instead of going over there breaking in and trying to take it. So our generation is up because the younger generation, they don't have the tribal membership that we had. They weren't whooped by strangers. They probably wasn't whooped by their mama. But I've been whooped by not strangers, but other adults that wasn't related to me. So I know, that's Miss Jackson. Respect this. So we were born and we were raised in that. So our time is now to this too late to try Civil War. You can't do it.
Back to your silverware.
Hey, I don't know.
That's why I'm big on gardens. I once I get the house that I want to a garden. Like my grandparents, they had the biggest garden in their yard, and that was part of our survival as well. My grandfather did have a couple chickens, so we didn't have to worry about eggs. And then after a while, we didn't have to worry about chicken either. Like when you want a chicken, so it was like you they knew how to survive. They were from the South. They grew up in that era. So, and they
But
did teach us. We just somewhere along the line our parents spoiled us because of how they grew up, and then we spoil our children, and then our grandchildren are spoiled, and we just lost all of that survival. But we got to go back, like you said, to the basics. How did our ancestors survive? How do you think people all of a sudden love chitlins? That was the scraps that we were given, and they had to. But for those that like it, that's how. Those were actually scraps that we were being thrown. Like, so that's part of survival. We have to teach our kids. We got to get back to that because it's getting worse. It's getting worse out here.
We have to get back to that, but it's hard to get back to when the parents ain't doing nothing. And I say it ain't intentionally because these parents are out here begging other people for stuff and how to survive. And it's like, wait a minute, how are you going to teach somebody, somebody that you're rearing how to survive when the example that you're showing is a begging spirit?
Well, the difference is between them and now. The difference is the man or the government has done things where we can't even grow fruit trees anymore. Anybody listening to my voice? There's no fruit trees anymore. They pesticided and they poisoned the land. The only thing I just came to my mind, the only thing that we can do now is fish. Other than fish,
remember all that incident? What was it, a few years back? And all the fish were dying?
Yeah.
But everything is, this country is built on you needing the government. You have to need them. If they can monetize air, you best believe they would monetize air.
They're making us dependent on them.
How many people you know on oxygen?
They can't charge you for it yet.
Oh, they charge for oxygen.
Oh, yes, they can. If you're on oxygen and got to get oxygen tanks, you got to pay for that.
Well, I'm talking about general public, just in general. Just like electric, you can get electric for free if you hook up the right things. You can take it off the air. You can pull it right from the atmosphere. You can do that. But it's frowned upon, and they look out for it, and they don't want you because they want that meter running. So
how do you do that? How do you do that? Are you gonna do a class?
One thing I love about Texas, a lot of the houses now, they are getting those panels. A lot of you see the people, they got a bunch of panels on, like laying on their roof, flat panels.
That's what he was saying. The solar panels. That's what it is.
Yeah, the solar panel. A lot of these houses and the newer houses are getting them, so they don't have to worry about that high electric bill. Like, okay, cut it off if you want to, still go get electric.
All you need is some copper and some magnets. You can get electric.
Oh, but I don't need nobody taking stuff from me. What's your thoughts on the people that actually make the statement that if the government don't get them stamps, they're going in and they're stealing?
Well, I know where to send your mail. That's
like basically.
If that's your plan, good luck. I'll know where to send your mail.
There are so many businesses around here that are going to be doing food giveaways. They're giving food away. Like, come on.
But watch this though.
They're getting arrested.
They're giving the food away that they have at the moment. When they run out, which way do you go? So I'm going back to being a community. Nate, that photo of Nate the Agitator that I posted up that the listeners can't see, there were several tents. Actually, I think it's more than several. It looked 13. Like you got a lot of land. But what I want to say is that, so you have neighbors. That was like a neighbor camp type thing.
Right.
It's looking like we're going to have to look for those men. It's looking like single ladies. I'm going to need you to find the caveman to survive.
Hey, it's coming.
The pretty boys, they probably don't even know how to put up a tent.
Hey, the pimps are thriving, and the cavemen, because guess what? You're going to need protection and provision, because once the grid drops and all this stuff drops and the people are taking it, what's going to stop them from taking it?
Oh, I didn't even think about
Yeah,
that.
you
Oh,
got it. It's danger on so many different levels. You remember I keep on saying polygamy is coming back. Aha! Both of y'all, my baby mamas, y'all learn to get along now because I got heat and electric over here, and I got a gun and I can fight. So I mean, it's
but
not
here's
about your feelings. It's not about how you feel.
the male to female ratio is really about to
Right.
go.
I got 80 y'all to myself. Not talking about the LGBT that done left y'all. Not talking about the dude who believes that only one. And the ratio is that's why the women that got all this stuff still can't. That's why Oprah's still single.
Listen, she got Stedman. Stedman know his position, but I'm mad that you said the LBGs that left us.
Hey, I mean, these are facts. I don't care how you feel about it. The facts are y'all outnumber us off the rip. It's 8-1 off the rip. We
Well,
ain't
yeah,
talking
when you're
prison.
dealing with survival, you gonna have. I gotta cook. I'm going over my cousin's house.
Hey,
I'm
hey,
like, hey,
hey, Mel. I'll be
can I
like,
sit on that blow up couch?
hey, Mel. I know you feeling kind of frisky, but sorry, today ain't your day. Hey, I have to spread myself around evenly. I'm trying to keep the peace.
I
Have you thought of how hard this is on me? I got 7 of y'all. Oh, one for each day. You know this Saturday ain't your day.
a cousin can't come and visit and sit on the couch.
Hey, they eating your Fruit Loops. They coming out of your numbers of Fruit Loops.
That is wild. So that the ugly dude is winning.
Then
And the reason I say that is because a lot of women will pass on a guy. He don't look the way that she want him to look. A blow up girl, he ain't got no bed. He had a blow up bed. You gonna mind it? You might need it. I ain't gonna say you're going to, but you might need it.
But
Can't
that
talk
blow up
about
bed is in a heated room. That blow up bed is in a heated room. So hey,
your tent is heated.
what? Yeah, you don't see the fireplace, man. We got heat. We got AC units, man. We don't play. We will go. We got generators. Yeah, we got heat. Yep.
Okay.
Oh man, shoot! All we buy is a big thing of propane, and all of us just siphon off of it. But I
This
mean,
the
yeah.
comment of the week. This the comment of the week. The survivalists are winning. And I'm gonna tell you, you know what? Guess who's gonna be the billionaires? This is what statistics show. I think it was in Forbes. It was one of the magazines. The billionaires will be your electricians and plumbers.
skilled things.
Trade.
The things they took out of high school because we were excelling in it. This is what I mean.
You think that's why they took it out?
Yes. Why can you go to Austin Town Fitch and other these schools and they still have it? Why isn't Chauvin still what it used to be? Because it was beneficial to us. They don't want us to have nothing.
We lost the funding, so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, now that I just said it a better way, but we know why.
Well, why would you cut stuff that people are making livings and careers off and raising families of?
Because
it ain't bad enough that you sent the mills away.
Universities. So let's bring them back down here to give us. They can get a loan and all this and be in debt. Versus here, let's pay this $2,000-$3,000 and be done. HVAC trained. Okay.
HVAC, CDL, plumbing, electrician. These dudes are quietly winning. They running the long way, nice and slow. They got a nice pace. The dudes is out there, $10 here, $20 here. That's the fast race. It ends quick. You come up to the end quick on that one. But these plumbers and HVAC dudes, they're reliable. Those are the quiet ones. Those are the ones that have a trade and they go out there and make it happen. And now that everything else around them is falling apart, they can rely on this skill.
Okay.
I have every endorsement on my driver's license that's available. So I can do anything. It's a freedom. But if you don't get that, if your college degree has you doing this.
All right. This is a question for Nick. Do you agree with this statement? I'm sorry, most female standards are high. It's not about race. It's about the culture. I've seen a lot of change lately throughout my years. Do you think that our standards are too high? I think she lagging or something.
A lot of times.
Okay. Okay, Elle said mechanics are winning too.
Yeah. We all gonna team up and have a campsite.
For trades, don't tell them, look, we won't say exactly where you at, where you live.
No, because we have to beat them off with a bat. And,
I'm telling you.
and then you remember the slave auction block? We're gonna have a single mama auction block. This single mama comes with 3 kids, and she's very flexible, and she's her soul. It's gonna be because the dudes that have it, you're going to need it. It's just the way.
Okay, let me ask you this. So with the ugly dude winning, look at your face.
It's just his time. I'm happy.
With the ugly dude winning, how would one approach an ugly dude? Be like, I know you're ugly, but I know I didn't talk to you in high school, but like how does one approach the ugly dude?
Humbly, because he's not ugly, he's not exciting. There's a lot of boring dudes just look good, but they're boring to you.
It's boring, unexciting guys that people pass on. But the ugly dudes, see, y'all don't mind getting your hands dirty.
Right. And so I'm claiming I'm an ugly dude. It's okay. I have a trade. I can do a couple things. But the thing is, we weren't exciting enough. The dope dealer could be ugly. Oh, he can be real ugly. But he got the rims and the cars, and he got the shiny trinkets, and that's why he got 8 baby mamas. And they all complaining about Luther. But the punter, remember I always said the punter is on the football team, but no one want to wear his jersey. Ain't nobody cheering for him. But he's still out here making good money. He ain't making a $20 million a year that Dak Prescott, the quarterback, is, but the punter's on the team, and you can survive with that punter. Now, you have to humble yourself, or I'm not saying lower your standards, humble yourself to say, this punter is all right. And you know what? I can eat all 3 flavors of ramen noodles with him because he can afford it. And things will be all right. Instead of saying, oh, he's taking me to what's the spot the Cheesecake Factory? Oh, I'm better than that. And this, that, and other. That's dead. That's dead. And it's dying even more because of what's happening in government and what's happening in the world today. You can't afford to shun people when those people know how to do the stuff.
Well, you save us money. That's the key. You save money. So if you're not know how to fix it, then hey, that works.
How many people think like you, Mel?
I'm sure some other people think like that.
Some.
I could, because there's no way you can't. I don't have to. Who's that? Somebody over in the comments said, okay, Nate, another Nate. He said, I also do roofing for 24 years, plaster for 6 years, concrete for 11. Okay, so he could build a house.
Whoa. I got dibs. He's living with us. Nate, me and you, bro. Yeah, come on, Nate. We're gonna build our little plantation and sit there and watch him. Yeah.
Nate the agitator said, whoa, slow down. He come on.
He on my side. We gonna build a nice little plantation and we're gonna allow him. And listen, we got a J-Lo coming in today. What do you think? I don't know. I'm gonna bid this on her. This sad but true. We joking, but listen. You can't.
You want to know the problem with that now, though?
Rent Youngstown. You willing to pay $1,300 for just you in Youngstown?
Okay, go ahead, Nick. What were you saying?
The problem with all of that now, like nobody wants to do trade schools because everybody wants to be an Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, and Facebook star. We have all of these people making money off of social media and these influencers, and that's the issue. And nobody wants to do an actual trade. Nobody actually wants to work hard for money anymore. And that's the problem. Because what? Sooner or later, social media is going to be dead. And then
Well,
what are you going to do?
think about it. It came alive. Oh, don't let Trump find out. He gonna be like, I'm the reason.
No, he knows. He knows. That's why he's
It
trying to
came
make this.
alive when we shut down with COVID.
Do you
When
understand?
COVID hit.
Mhm.
Do
So
you
with that
understand?
being said,
Mhm.
I could see it gradually fading away. I see it fading away now. And I can see it. Some influencers are out there, they making their money. I don't know why I can't make no money. I got too many clothes on.
I'd be exit that part or something, because yeah, be
If you want
trying,
to
but
look at,
like
if you
it's
want to
Okay.
look at the whole thing, what's coming? Burkina Faso and Africa is calling us back home. They're using their own coin, their own dollar. Our dollar is shrinking. We're going to go to digital currency. And at that point, you can find fentanyl in a vending machine because everything is taxed. It doesn't matter what. They don't have to pretend to care about anything. So
Well,
you
we're
get,
already in digital currency.
but
I
yeah, but they're going to eliminate the dollar. And I can't loan you $2 without them getting their tax money off of it at that point. So they don't have to pretend to care about nothing.
All
So
right,
you
let's swing
eating,
aren't
back.
those taxing us enough?
Let's swing back over this way, where I see over in the comments the fella saying what they're capable of doing. Because who gonna get the worm? Who gonna get the spider? If somebody's breaking in, I mean, who wants that guy in at that place to say, where we're going, so to speak, with everything being so expensive? I just got my nails done. I just got my manicure, and I can't go out here and get blah blah blah. I can't go out here and grab that chicken. You know what I mean? Like, how are you gonna feed your family if you are so focused on how you look?
You better
So
put
that's
some gloves on, chase
men,
that chicken by his neck and
let me
true
see.
men,
yank it.
true men are not afraid of responsibility. That's why they stay in situations. It's not, we don't believe in happiness. We believe in respect. I don't have to be happy, but respect the fact that I wake up at 4 a.m. and do 2 jobs so you can stay home. You have to look at, we're not worried about
How
happiness.
many women are able to stay home anymore?
Well, but a lot of that stuff is their choice. You got to look at the moves they make. You can't, hey, listen, when you get, like I say, when you get hired here at Nate and Associates, there's a syllabus of rules that you have to follow. Yeah, we drug testing you. Yeah, marijuana might be okay here, but certain companies there's not. So you as a woman sign up for this company and think, well, I can smoke. Weed is from the earth. And they be like, you're fired. So then what do you do? And men have been placed, we've been raised to not, it's not about us. We've been raised to get out here and make it. That game is new to women. You can always fall back on this, I just need a quick 40. So you have a guaranteed fallback plan. Hey, you know what? Hey, for this show only and all the women listening, special, I'm doing a special, 25. You can get it for 25. You ain't got to pay for 40 for it.
He has a mess. Everybody won't they?
Exactly. That's my point. I don't have a backup plan. And look, ta-da! It's nice. It's nice. But I can't, it's not a backup plan for me. There's no guarantee that I can sell this. So we are been built to get it out the dirt. And now that we got it out the dirt and it's common to us, y'all coming on, I can do what a man can do. Okay. Do it.
I'm not doing it, and I didn't say it.
Here
I'm
it
not doing it. If I had the opportunity
is.
to not work, I would enjoy that.
But
I'll be
Exactly.
Beyonce. I'll be Beyonce.
that opportunity comes with, okay, I need a hot plate in a favorite position daily. It comes with something.
Oh, that's
And this is what I learned about women. I went over a friend's house this weekend, and this is a true story. And he had a nice cigar lounge. And I walked in, I said, hey, man, does your wife? He said, she hates it. I said, she called and said, she hates it. And I learned that women don't like men happiness.
I knew you was gonna say that.
It's the
You're
truth.
happy, it's a problem.
It's a problem.
No,
Guys
it's
in the
not.
chat, look back in your resume in your closet and tell me a time you were happy and your significant other was happy about you being happy. So you would have to lose that in itself. That ain't no other woman. That's just me down in the basement playing PlayStation with
You're
Rob.
spending more time. You're spending more time with your friends.
Ta-da! So you would have to lose that. There's a whole reckoning that a woman would have to do to change with the new society that's coming. The polygamists,
Wait,
those are
wait.
coming up.
I'm still stuck there. You can't just keep going by there. You said that if you guys are happy,
Whatever it is,
we're not
what,
happy with you.
you're not happy that we're happy. You're
Well,
never,
it could be, why aren't you that happy with me?
because it's not for you. You listen, I know the cheat code to Madden. I see that. I'm happy that I'm beating up on Derek Clark and everybody. We're happy. You can't do that. So you're not making us happy in that situation, but you'll have a problem with that. Read the comments. You got a couple people that said they answered my question.
All right, let me go to the comments. He preaching, y'all. Exactly. Never. That's horrible. That's horrible to be in a situation.
But it's the truth.
Well, what's the benefit for you all to even be in a relationship?
Thank
I mean,
you.
I'm trying
Like,
to be
why be in one?
why be if you cannot be happy or you find yourself happier without the female? This is a compound question.
It is.
Ain't even a thing, but it is. It's a
It's
two-part question.
it's a good one. And men now our age, like at 50, women are still looking for husbands. At 50, men are looking for peace. Our pieces are, listen, yeah, whatever. I'm cool over here. And now with the present economic future and stuff like that, oh, we can be peaceful. We'll sit here. They will beg to be our friend now. You're gonna beg to be our friend. But you have, I mean, happiness is something that men don't care about. We don't care
I
about
found
happiness.
myself saying something that you said, and you say it often. You said that women are the keepers of sex,
Sex.
and men are the keepers of the relationship.
Right.
So we determine sex,
When we go
determine
sex, relationship.
relationship. That is so true. And we'll keep trying to come to you for you to agree to a relationship.
And
But
as
if
soon as
you,
you get the relationship marker, you want to control our time. You want to take our time, and you're not happy with us being happy. Me playing PlayStation, me and Nate, we got a nice thing. Every day we come off of work, we eat, and at 7 o'clock, I'm cussing him out. You garbage, man. You a scrub. You would have a problem with that.
yes,
Downstairs.
I would have a problem with it personally because gamers like that is not my thing. But if I was okay, I'd be like, oh, at least he in the house. Then maybe she won't have a problem with it because we don't want to be bored. I told you, once we actually get married, you are our forever date. You're our forever date. And then now I'm married and you keep saying no. So now I don't even have a date and I can't even go and get another one because I'm married to you.
The thing
Right.
is, because you want to control my time. And when a man settles down, he settles down. I've been at Larry's every day this year, every weekend this year, I'm at Larry's. I know what's out there. You haven't been to Larry's because, you know, it's a bar and I'm a lady and this, that, and other, blah, blah, blah. So when I settle down with you, it's to settle down. But now you want to go to Larry's with me because, you know, I can go in there and I know people and it'll be fun for you. But I'm sitting here like, yep, L's here again. I bet you he getting Milwaukee's best, the Beast. Yeah. Up a Rob here. Yeah. Oh, he wearing them shoes again. Okay. Oh, he buying around. Yeah. So that's what it is
But
to us.
soon,
You're
as
like,
soon as they get a
"Woo!"
divorce, he back to Larry's. What happened to being settled?
Hey, I don't have any responsibilities because when I married you, Nick, I had to take care of that hair and the nails. I had to make sure that the gas, electric, heat was on. You didn't say, hey, I'm here now. Here, you know what? I'll pay half the mortgage, or I'll do this, or I'll do that. You don't come to a relationship looking to do stuff. You come to a relationship looking to get stuff. We do. You get. It's a difference.
Listen here, I can't even say nothing. I can't even rebuttal. I can't do anything. You are right.
Say it again, Mel.
You are right.
Oh.
You are, because I'm not going nowhere. Listen, there was this person. I'm put my little personal out there. There was this person who had his and her Harleys. Did I share that with you?
No.
House, beautiful. I mean, it was really, really nice. The problem was immediately they happened to ask me how much I made. I went ham immediately, because in my mind is, I'm not paying for what you chose. Like, I'm not doing that. And to ask that to me, I thought it was disrespectful to ask me how much I make. And I felt like you want to know how much I make so you can combine my income with your income so that you can enjoy your amenities that you paid for prior me. I was like, nah, that, and of course I did.
In the immortal words of that great man, in the immortal words of that great man, Kevin Samuels, you can't make this stuff up. Let's have a moment of silence.
He's an idiot.
Amen, fellas. Amen. But that's it. You're in a relationship to get something. I'm in a relationship to do it. So it's not the same thing. And then on top of that, I told you, me and Nate.
Is that why men are winning now?
Huh?
Is that why men are winning?
They're winning because everything that was propping you guys up, women up, the Section 8, the welfare, the food stamps, all of that is going. We never had that. So we've been adapting without that all this time. So now that you ain't got it, you don't know how to adapt to it. Or the learning process is so long that it will hurt you more than just being a traditional woman and settle down and doing all this other. The easy way out now is to get a good man, is to get the dude who you didn't want to holler at. Well, I mean, his nose ain't that big. His breath don't smell that bad. It all changes now. My breath don't smell that bad.
What? Give me some mints. Just keep the
4 inches is big enough now. I'm good now. So everything is playing in my favor. I don't have to work out. I ain't got to take pills. My 4 is nice. Everything's coming back to us because we've been in this fight the whole time. The whole time we've been doing this. And I had to learn a way to make 4 go out to at least a good 6. I had to make a way to, keep tic tacs. I had to do these things to even speak to you. Now your big daddy gone. Section 8, food stamps, government assistance, all that's leaving you. Now I ain't Tic Tacs. I ain't never eating these again. Lotion, man, please. No, I'm ashy.
She's gonna come to you,
huh?
Because she's gonna automatically just
come.
to
you. You're going to have to. You know why? Because the heat's on, and I got electric, and I got a skill.
So you're saying that we'll just deal with it. We'll put up with your mess.
You're going to have to. And this ain't. Hey, the numbers.
Okay, all right. Let's hear her. Go ahead.
I ain't gotta do it.
I can't hear you.
Do all of that. I ain't gotta do ish. Because I can do all of that by myself. I'm not putting up with something that I don't have to in order to survive. Because I've been surviving by myself.
Good luck. But if you ain't got a man around you.
I have not had a man around in the last 4 years. What are you talking about?
The last 4 years ain't like the next 4 years.
I'm still here. I have survived. So it's been good luck on me, not depending on no man.
Okay.
Yesterday was my happily 2-year anniversary of being divorced. I have been depending on me. So it ain't no good luck that I have to do because I don't have to.
Nick.
That's not a necessity. That is a want for me. It's not a want. It would be lovely to have a man and we could share things together, but it's not a necessity. Sorry.
Pick a guy, any guy in the comments, any of them. Just say their name. Pick any of them. Just pick one. Just pick one. Help me. Just help me out a little, Nick. Pick a guy in the comments. Pick a name. Just say a
Pick a guy in
name.
the comments for what?
Just say the
Why?
name. Just say a name. Who?
And no, I'm not mad.
Who?
Like, I'm not mad. Trust me.
Pick a guy.
I am
Pick a
definitely not mad. Well, since Bill said you mad, Bill.
I dare you to
I'm
challenge
not
him.
mad.
in
I'm just saying, like,
we ain't worry about that, and we not
I
doing that.
want her to challenge Bill in the arm wrestling competition.
Okay.
Just challenge Bill.
we're not talking about arm wrestling. We talk about other crap that you talking about.
Okay.
Somebody
Okay.
having to survive.
Well,
with a man.
I'll answer the question because we
Yes.
going all around. Ask somebody in the comment what.
She picked somebody, and I said challenge him to an arm wrestling competition.
Comments. Go ahead. What you got to say?
I want her to challenge him to an arm wrestling competition. Any guy. My point is, she would lose. My point is, you're going to need strength around you. You think that you being educated and making money means a difference. But if he wants to arm wrestle you, it's going to be easy for him. So you're going to need us. Quit thinking you don't. And you think you don't.
I haven't so far.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to add in here. I need y'all.
Thank you. See, that's all it take. That's all it take, man. Oh, I feel so much better.
Like, no, for real. Because there's some things that
you can't do.
And there's some things that I'd rather not do. So I need to call
There's a
somebody.
lot of stuff I'd rather not do, but I've had to do it.
Huh?
I called you the other day.
Yeah, I was in Cleveland, but you wanted me to fix a table or something. I'm like, hey.
No, listen, I wanted you to fix this couch with his chair. I got a chair. No lie. I got this chair. I don't know what I was thinking, but I thought it would be put together already.
No.
So when I got to the door, it was in a box. I was like, what is happening? I thought I was going to be able to cut it off the box. It's going to be like a blow up. Boom, boom, bam. No. It had all these pieces and the arm and like all this stuff. And I said, Nate,
yep.
You around? You busy?
And guess what? If I was around, I'd be over. Make me a sandwich. Don't put no.
And that is so nice. Because I asked him, how much would you charge for? No. But here's the thing. With that being said, it goes right back to, can he fix things? It saves you money.
Yeah.
But I did it, y'all. I'm gonna have to show y'all. I'm gonna take a picture. I don't have it right now. But I did not know. I don't know why. It just wasn't in me. I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to put this together.
The thing is, men enjoy being that. Oh, look at him. He fixed his chair. Yeah, baby, it wasn't nothing but a thing. I'll come put another chair together so you got it. We enjoy doing that for you. But don't expect us to do that for you and you be like, I don't need y'all. Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
So that's a turn off?
Yes, we have. Look,
I mean, without actually saying it, verbally saying it. But listen, if you feel like you're not needed, is that a turn off?
Yes, we need to feel needed. That's how we're built. Hey, fix this for me. Look at him turning that screwdriver. Yeah, baby, I got it. I usually use my left hand, but I can do it with my right too. Y'all, our ego is so. A pretty girl, she just have to talk to the dude the right way. That's how easy the game is. But
okay, so what's the game for the ugly cat?
Hey, the ugly cat, those are the easy, that's low-hanging fruit, man. Just go over there and rub him on his head and say, oh man, your beard looks nice today. And I'm looking up at the fella, she want me. But then I'm going to come and do whatever you say to do because I think in my peanut brain that I'm getting close to you. And that's all it takes.
Now, but
most women be like, I don't need you. I don't need this. I don't need that. And we sit here and be like,
no, that's kind of tragic because if we just giving you a compliment, that don't mean we want you. And then
you're talking to us nicely. You're talking to us in a form where we actually matter about something. Hey, what if you walked into a club and you seen Jay-Z in the corner, and they're like, "Man, what's happening?" How would you feel? What would that do for you?
I'm like, okay, you watch ShopTalk?
Watch this. When I walk in, and I don't want to bring this back up because it's kind of personal, but Nicki Minaj and is tripping over herself trying to get over to me. All the fellas be like, "Damn, Nick." It kind of makes me feel good, but I don't want Nicki and them coming after me. Like, it was just an example, Nicki. Calm down. But when she comes after me and does that, it makes me feel good and want it. That's all you gotta do. We're not hard. Men are the easiest, most simple things in the world. And remember, my first book, all men are rough. Can't say it, but, right? But it's true, simple. Train, sit, okay, roll over, okay, because you give me treats. You treat me nice. You don't tie me up in the back and slide water up in the sun. It's simple. It's simple. And hold on, help me out.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say you're right, but
they did. The people. You gotta let the people know.
I gotta ask you this question.
Mm-hmm.
Someone in the comments said it's not about sex anymore. I'm paraphrasing. At this age, it's about peace.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Now, some of us as females, and Nick, you let me know what you think. Now that you all wore out, you can't get up or nothing like that. Now you want to settle down.
Yeah.
And right. So I feel like, is that the reason that you want to settle down because you can't work? You don't work no more? Like,
that's part of the reason.
That's whack. Because
very whack. Because that's leaving us out there.
Right.
Okay, it's whack.
We're in our prime.
Right. You take that up with God. At 17, when I was trying to break your hip, you didn't want nothing to do with me. But at this age, now you all horny and want your hip broke. I'm like, yo, this is just how God did this. I didn't do this. I am just saying, yeah, it's whack. At this age, sometimes I get a little soft spots in certain spots. It's soft in a couple of different spots. It ain't raging like it used to be. But that's just how it is.
Somebody that works. I want it to still work.
Well, you go find you somebody that works unmedicated at your age, and don't get mad when he asks for the new Jordans. Don't get mad when he asks, "Hey, listen, I got this mixtape coming out. I need you to support me." So I didn't make it this way.
My age that still works.
You know how much I would love to get a.
Wait, we can't hear both y'all talking at the same time.
You know how much I would enjoy having a rager at my age? A rager? They come every now and then, but a rager at our age, it just doesn't happen.
All right.
What doesn't happen at our age? Okay. Okay. Maybe not for you.
Yeah, not for me. But we don't come over here, Nick.
What she ran into. All right, I'm going to go to the comments. Bill Corbett asked, did you have any screws left over? Talking about me and the chair that I did.
That is the test.
It is the test. Wait.
Oh my God! I wouldn't. Hey, don't go over there sitting in no chair.
I know how to put stuff together and utilize all the screws. Come on now.
Let me see.
Sit down over Mel.
It's 3, 6. It's, I don't know. What is that? 13? Yeah, here you are. So I had to go get it. I don't know where they go, but the chair is up.
We ain't sitting in
it.
Yeah, make sure
you came over there and helped you.
Yeah.
Look, I'm like, it's up. It's for the studio, so
I would have came and helped you because I was usually the one to put everything together anyway. I'd be looking at it like, what? You can't put that together? Move,
yeah, I don't know, but let me say this. I did put like a cabinet together like 2 days ago. The problem with that is maybe I can use 2 of these screws because I was short 2 screws over there. But I could probably use these 2 screws over here. And maybe these 2. And then fix that. At least one of them will be done. I can do something like that and I should be good to go. That's what I'm thinking.
Mel, did you follow? You couldn't have followed the instructions explicitly because you should not have that many screws left over.
Let me tell you, no lie. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. it didn't have any like. Wait, where are we at? Here we go. They didn't have any words. It was like a pictogram.
Yeah, a lot of nowadays you be like,
How do you have a pic? Like it's. I need words to read. Put this here. This is all pictures, and I'm supposed to figure out what to do. I should have had my grandson come over. He probably would have figured out. Like you need this and this. And this. So that's what happened. Oh,
and you said the chair is up.
it's sitting up and look nice over there.
Who's sitting in it?
It looks so nice. Well, nobody's sitting in it, but it looks nice.
Has anybody sat in it since you put it together?
Wait, Bill said he was like 1 or 2 leftovers normal, but
Right.
13 not.
Yeah, Nick, you can have that chair, Nick. I'll stand.
8, 10, 12. I got 12. Yep.
Mm.
Nick, you can do it. Y'all can trust me.
No,
Yeah, you try.
no. I'm all right.
I mean, you're all strong and stuff like that.
But I'm already fat.
Preserving your hip. Just
I'm already fat, and if I break the chair, his fat butt broke my chair. You trying to set me up?
You should have called me. I came and we need to put it together. Like
now I know. Now I know.
Because I was always the one putting stuff together. I used to look at this like my husband, like, really? You never mind, I'll do it. Like, I'll do it. And I was always the one to put stuff together. You got to assemble stuff all the time. So yeah.
See, yes, that's what happened, Nate.
If
You need to
it ain't available, call me.
I said, pay me. No.
Hey, yeah, I would, because it looks good to me.
It looks good. Yeah, it looks good.
I don't know where they go. I don't know where the screws go. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know where they go, and it's looking good.
Hey, give me the thing. Do you care about Mel?
Let me give you the thing.
Do you care about Mel in her seat? Thousands of people a day fall out of chairs that don't have the screws put in. We care about Mel here at the show. So we're going to start a GoFundMe account for Mel's chairs. Don't let Mel fall out of another chair. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm not gonna fall out of it. Maybe I'm gonna let somebody sit in it.
I needed you to be singing in the background. In the eyes of
It looked good.
Yeah, not functional as a chair. Yeah.
Yeah, it looked good though. It definitely looks good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so locally we had our election. I'm glad that a lot of people got out and they voted. I said everywhere the election was important, everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So it's looking like the Dems is coming back in. Okay. And we have a new mayor.
Mm-hmm.
There was some controversy from the people in the streets. So word to the curb. That's what this is from, where the MLO brothers were doing memes and AI videos. Did you guys catch any of those videos?
It was funny. They were funny.
They were. Some of them were hilarious.
Yeah.
However, we are familiar, our age group, with AI and the joke of it all, where some elderly people thought it was all true. Yes, they thought it was true. Think about it. You sit there, you see the video, you're like, oh, wait. And
pray for Tito. He was in a car crash in his red convertible.
Right. That they said he got a Cadillac. I'm like, child, y'all wouldn't even get that man a Ford Escort. Want him to drive his own car up to Washington.
Man, yeah, but I mean.
But what was happening is elderly people were believing that those were factual, what was happening. Because remember before they used to slander each other, throw all kinds of salt on each other. I can say with this mayor election, there was no slander, from the candidates. They just kind of just kept it like it was. The MLO brothers, I don't know who they're with. They just did what they did. And they feel as though it was a joke. But like I said, some people took it personally and thought it was real.
Yeah.
And
Was
feel
it
as
really a
though,
joke, or did they accomplish?
and feel as though that could have swayed voters
Mm.
during the election. So these are
Mhm.
elderly people we're speaking of, not us.
Right. But my
And
thing is, did they accomplish what they were setting out to accomplish,
they
though,
did.
with
They
that?
definitely did
Apparently
because he
so.
didn't win.
Exactly.
Win.
So it wasn't they were jokes, but they weren't jokes, because, like you said, there was certain population that they don't understand this AI, so they're going to take that as factual. So they
Mhm.
actually did what they set out to do,
But
which is,
here's the thing. In politics, they used to say your mama to each other. It used to be,
yeah.
slander and stuff like that. So
Mhm.
in politics, you got to, hey, that dude had a weapon he didn't know, but at the end of the day, Tito
But
didn't he gonna try to
but
fight
that
him or no.
that's why I brought this up. That wasn't McDowell. That
Right,
wasn't the opponent.
right,
That was somebody else
right.
in
But
the city.
but
Mhm.
that weapon was a weapon for McDowell that he didn't know he had. So I mean, I know our past mayor personally, and he ain't gonna be out like, nah, man, he cheating and want to fight the dude. It's
Mm-mm.
politics. Just like when men fight in a heavyweight fight, we talk a lot of mess before the fight. I got
Mhm.
the best jab in the business. And when I get Bill, Coach BC, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do this. And then his wife ain't gonna even know. And the fight is boom. After the fight, I go over to him, good fight, man, hug. Win or lose, we're gonna say,
Right.
all right, good fight, fam. So it's the way of the land. But of course, the super sensitive might cancel it, and you can't say that no more. So the world is changing
It's
so fast,
it
and it's
definitely is
so
changing.
sensitive.
But I said all of that to say this on a serious note. When you are voting, it is so important to get out and go if you can. Go listen to who you will potentially be voting for. Hear what they say, not just what somebody else says. I'm a little different because I never like the slander and just saying bad things about other people. Because to me, when you do that, okay, so you have nothing to stand on.
Right.
Please spend your time and your dollars on what you have to say so that the people can understand who you are versus slandering and putting down somebody else. And again, that was not the other opponent that did that. That was somebody else. However, elderly people, you got to deal with the age, culture, all of that. They don't know that. We know that it was all jokes. And yes, some of them I was screaming.
I know he probably was laughing. He probably was laughing. They was good ones.
Ooh, they were funny. Okay, go ahead, Nick.
What I want to get out there is, like, I saw a lot of, and been seeing a lot of slander about the old mayor. Like, he's not doing this, he's not doing that. People, and there was mostly racist people. If you think you could do the job better, then run. You don't know what that man faced. You don't know what he does. Like, that's any political position. What you might want to do, it still has to get voted on. And if y'all so invested and was so upset about what you think he wasn't doing, or he put more dollars on this side and did, of the city, and didn't worry about the south side and this and that, have your arse, because I want to say the other word, take your behinds to these city council meetings. Y'all got so much to say, because now McDowell's in here, and the first time that you think he gonna do something wrong, then you're gonna be slandering him too. Start taking your behinds to the city council meetings. Like, period. That you would eliminate a lot of this. Go to these city council meetings anytime anything is brought up. Bring up but as far as just study, like, and they've been doing it for years, slandering Tito for what? You're not in the office with that man. You don't know what he's tried to do. You don't know what opposition has come against him and who has voted against him. Because at the end of the day, everything still has to be voted on. And if you are so interested in what's going on in Youngstown, what's not going on in Youngstown, take your behinds to them city council meetings. Period. And if not, then shut up. Like, there's no reason for all of that.
You're at a 7. I need you at about a 2.
Shut up.
That's why I was waiting. She said it. Look, she said it at a 2. I'm gonna give you what you want.
No, she said it at a 7. I
2.
need her at a 2.
But I mean, that kind of like irked me because these people talked about this man like a dog the whole time, but you don't know what he's tried to do. You don't know what was voted on and what was voted against. You know, you don't know if you were not there, if you have not read the registry, none of that. If you have not attended any of these council meetings, the city council meetings, then shut up. You have no room to complain. Start being more active in your city if you want to see change. Don't just sit there and read the newspaper or depending on Facebook and social media now. If you want to see change in your city, then you need to start attending these meetings. Period, point blank. End the conversation. I said what I said because I said it.
Okay, well, she said what she said because she said
But-
it, and she didn't say that. Now, let me say this: did you see the meme where they had, they said there's no parking downtown, and then they had an air quotes for the listening audience. They had an alleged Tito on there, and he said, "Don't worry about the parking. The people in Youngstown are fat. They need to walk."
I saw that one. That was too funny. But I'm quite sure somebody took that serious and was offended.
Hey,
Oh my God!
politics.
And
But
that's
all this hate that you get is known. We know that that's part of the thing. You sitting here mad at it. He can't be mad at it. It's part of. Listen, when you order the liver, it comes with onions. That's just part of it. So I know that onions is going to be on this. So, going to the city council, yes, I agree if you want to make change, but you always know they always go to the dude in the back. I seen it. It was the worst ever. Oh my God. And that's the one they publicize.
yeah.
So,
The one that didn't get in the meeting, they shut the doors.
right. But that's the one they're gonna take his word as Bible and things like that. So, but the political game is whack, if you ask me. But if I get in it, I know I can't. My mom might not like me no more. But you said you was gonna fix the tree out front. It's touching this. You can't. Hey, look, my guy didn't win. I'm cool. I'm looking to see what he does, and you got to take it. I thought they were funny. I was calling, be like, did you see that? Yes, Nate. But I mean, I can't be mad at it. It was funny, and you got to respect the funny. You have to. I mean, it just is. But there is a section of us that couldn't tell the difference because of their age and stuff like that. And it was a good punch. It hit him. It hit him hard too.
You got it.
Hold on.
Passionate.
That was Nick's preach. That wasn't my preach. That was Nick's preach. Give it to Nick.
Yeah, but I can't do that because we're on air, so nobody sees that. All right, with 40% of the American public or population being overweight, 40% not bad. If you guys watch Dr. Now, do y'all watch that? Dr. Now?
You're fat. He quick. He on it.
He keeps it 100. But with 40% of the American population being overweight, what do you think the next step is? In the last 5 years, we've jumped 20%.
It's the food that we eat. Like,
here's my
seriously.
Here's my person.
Like stuff that we're buying from the grocery store now, there's so many pesticides put in it to keep it fresh and preservatives and additives and this and that. It's the food that we eat, that we consume, whether we go to a grocery store or we go out to eat. And then we're eating out more. We're eating out more.
Okay, go ahead, Nate.
My personal thing is I took my DOT yesterday and they gave me a small one because they said my sugar was like an L3. They were worried about it.
I don't know what an L3 is.
Or whatever. They said something it was bad.
That's the back.
It was bad, but I've been like peeing like a racehorse. So something's going on with me and I have to go get checked. And like I'm just drinking water in a little tea now, but I have to change my whole way of thinking. But there's no options out there. Like she said, the stores, the food that they do give us is not healthy, but it says healthy on the can. But if you read the small print, it says healthy on the big front with the people smiling and holding, the stuff. And on
Oh,
the
like
back,
the election.
right. And the people and if you read
You
the
bought into
ingredients
it.
on the back, it says made with plutonium. And you like, yo.
Right.
But that's everywhere. So I personally need to know what I can start doing other than drinking a whole bunch of water now. What's out here that is healthy, because I can get deep with it. The hospitals and the health industry runs everything. That's why they don't want you. They don't want what's the
Let me
dead
tell you what you're not gonna do. What you're not gonna do is mess up my way of thinking, my job security. So we're gonna leave that right there. And what you can do, let me tell you this, and what you can do is when you come to fix my chair, figure out where the screws go, I'll check your blood sugar for you.
Ooh.
And then we can see what this L3 you talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, there's no L3. That's the back.
Well, here, this
It's
is what
all
they had.
good.
They had me do the cup. I filled the cup up with antifreeze, and they put the stick in it, and then they were like, oh.
Oh, it was like that. It wasn't clear.
Not well, but I mean, I've been in the bed and
Did you have bubbles?
I had bubbles.
You had bubbles. Okay, yeah, you come.
Yeah.
My thing is we talk about the food and the health food, and
let me get this
said,
comment. Let me get this comment real quick.
Okay.
Health care, not health cure. Not bars, right? Bars,
right.
Bar.
Even eating from the produce section, like I said, there's so many pesticides and stuff on there to try to keep it fresh for as long as it's sitting there. And then to buy organic they raise the price so much or to buy actual organic food that you have no other choice but to buy the other produce because it's a little bit cheaper. But that's what all the preservatives and stuff and pesticides are on. It's like when I buy stuff and I wash my fruit and my any produce, all the dirt and the film and stuff that comes off of that stuff, it's ridiculous. So it's like you said, no matter how you try to eat healthy, again, I said it at the beginning of the show, grow your own. We need to start growing our own.
Now that you said that, we talked about it on the show a while back. Remember, I was telling you about with growing your own and having a farm that you'll be taxed. Remember, I was saying that. So if you decide to grow your own farm, yes, you will be taxed unless you grow it as a hobby. So you kind of have like the business versus the hobby distinction. So how much do you make from how much revenue do you receive from your hobby, air quotes for the listening audience, versus your business? And that's a determining factor. Determining factor is how much that you make. Otherwise, you'll be paying taxes on it. And another thing, just to let the people know who may not know out there, talking about the prices are going down. The grocery prices are going up. Up. Matter of fact, it went up 3%. So it's up 3%. And you're like, wait, how much is this costing me? Remember when the chicken wings was so expensive? And you're like, wait, what is happening? And then it was supposed to go down. Well, it's 3% more than what it was back then. So y'all check it out. Do it for yourself. Yes, I say grow your own garden. If it's a hobby, you cool. If you don't make a lot of money. But if you make a lot of money, you have to pay taxes. So since when on your own property do you have to pay taxes? First of all, I got to pay taxes on my property, having the land. And I got to pay if I decide to grow something on the land. And then you better watch out with them pictures of the campground because they're going to say you renting space and want to charge you some taxes. Look at they like,
right.
Be quiet.
Yeah. And when you buy produce, look at the number on the fruit. The first number, if it begins with an 8 or 9, it's the safest. 3s and 4s are very like bad fruit. You don't want that fruit. And it's a little sticker on every piece of fruit you get. The first number. I'm going to post the thing behind it, the actual what it is. But look for 8s or 9s on your fruits.
8s or 9s.
Mm-hmm.
On the fruit. Okay. 8 to 9 on the fruit. Check it out. Just like you do the bread. And they say, oh, just don't eat anything white. And
Mhm.
then you lose weight.
And here it is. They told us being black was bad. Angel food cake, white. Sugar, white. Listen, here it is. If you would have ate the dark stuff, the wheat bread, the darker bread, you would have been okay.
Anyway, those are the words of Nate the Agitator, and the words of Nate the Agitator are those of him. Just as Nick said, she said what she said because she said it. Nate the Agitator said what he said because he said
I
it.
was taught the devil food cake was the bad cake.
Well, here's the thing. Regardless of what you eat, it all comes down to exercise.
What's that?
That part. See? So as you eat or pick up that white rice or whatever it is that you're eating,
You know,
make sure you exercise. And let me tell you, I exercise because when I put this chair together, I had a drill. I did. I had a drill. I didn't use the drill. I used my arm to get rid of the recipes. I said, well, you know what? Let me screw it with my arm so I can kind of strengthen it up and do some work. So if you cook, like you said, if you want an ugly dude and he is providing for you, if you cook, you take that pan, it's exercise.
the door's open.
Up under the
Won't you come?
cupboard, take it out, put it on the stove. If you start doing things, laundry, if you have to go in the basement, that's all exercise. And
The
then
door's
there
open.
will be somebody, Nate said that there will be a man that want to take care of you.
The door's open. Won't you come? Something good is going to happen to you.
Don't quit your day
Nate
job,
the
please.
agitator is waiting for
Do not quit your day job.
you.
All right. All right.
Thank you.
Don't
Thank you.
quit your day
Won't you
job,
come?
sir.
Won't you come?
Guys, so ugly guys are winning. That's what it should have been.
Mouth
Ugly
that.
guys are, hey, are the fat guys winning?
Yeah.
Because that ain't the move either.
But hey, look,
You
you
were
gotta
talking
have
about
food to be
dope
fat.
boys, but you was talking about the dope boys. I'm like, no, because they stink. Like,
But that's
okay, let
you,
me say
Mel.
this.
That's just you. The overall number.
Nick feel the same way. You can't be sloppy.
Okay.
No.
Well, guess what?
Don't be sloppy.
In that whole you guys outnumber us, I'll take you and her off. Nick and Mel take off that list. There's still 32 more that they go through, and they got babies by 16 of them.
Yeah.
Hey,
No, you're
they get to
right.
ride in the car with the big rims and the booming system and a lot of money, cash.
So do you think that that's it? It's just about notoriety? Do you think that that's it?
It's for the gram. I'm with dude, and he from the gram. Do you be seeing these videos, these little videos where they carrying $40,000 cash on them, hair all messed up, pants down to their thing. They got all the girls around them just twerking on their car and wanting to be seen. It's for the gram. The gram is more than just the gram. The gram is killing our people. And I'm talking about the Insta, not the other regular gram. You know.
Now I'm sitting there, I'm looking, and I see over there all D boys don't stink. Some are clean. Okay, but what I see, I'm back in the 90s when they used to just go buy their outfit off the mannequin and just put it on right in the dressing room in DJs. Clearly, I seen this live in DJs.
They got to get back to that corner. That block was hot.
And then go out the door like you ain't even take a shower.
You ain't taking no shower. You ain't wash your nuts. You ain't do none of that. Ew.
I got this money to make it. And a couple of strawberries don't even mind with a little Lowry's on their meat, little seasoned meat.
Exactly. And then you turn around and expect some girl to drop to her knees.
Hey, some strawberries like seasoned meat.
That is so nasty. That is so nasty. Gross. Why? Why, Lord? Why? Why did you make this man like this?
I didn't make this up. I just seen it and I'm reporting it. I didn't make this up. You think I said Yeah. Well, don't wash and have your meat seasoned when she comes home. I didn't do this. These are things that actually happen. It's not my
If
fault.
I gotta tell you to wash your nuts when you come over, bro, just
Hey,
don't
the
come.
block was hot, Nick.
You should already know.
Here,
Do all
take
that.
$600. Go shopping. Just go and get you some. Go on, here's 600. Go on this, that, and other. It's not taxable money, but take the 6 and go get you that purse you want. That seasoned meat don't taste too bad no more. Now the seasoned meat is like, well, if you didn't have so much
I
Lowry's.
sent somebody home because they took their shoes off and they had my whole room smelling. You got to go.
Well,
And that was a YN. That was like 10, 12 years ago.
Well,
You got to go.
Don't tell all of the business.
well,
Listen, you got to go. You done took your shoes off and got my whole room stinking.
I gotta hear what Nate about to say. Go ahead.
no comment. That might have been me. I work hard.
No, it wasn't. I ain't know Nate 12 years ago. Anyway, yeah, that was the worst. I was like, dude. And then another one coming here, like you said, musty dude. You not coming into my bed, you stink.
I got a question. Do y'all know that your feet stink? Or is it just normal?
Well, I mean, certain shoes, if you work shoes, you in your work shoes all day. You know, and I worked on bridges where it was wet and damp and stuff like that. So them shoes, you know, baking soda tried, but it wouldn't have cut that I needed. So I mean, if I seen if I came to your house and say leave your shoes here, I'd be like, nah, meet me out front, Mel. Unless you like sauerkraut and chitlin medley.
There you go with your chitlins.
Listen.
Okay, so does that mean that you need new shoes?
Yeah, but new
And
shoes
also
is $200. Steel toes, still shanked, stuff like that. You know, when your grandpa came home from the mill, you know what that smelled like.
Excuse me, these weren't work shoes; they were regular tennis shoes. He had been at the bar. Yeah, bruh,
You need to
like,
choose.
So
You need to choose better the men you allow into your palace to deflower you.
You got to go. You have to go. Bye. My room should not smell like this when you take your shoes off. Bye.
Well, hey,
Get out.
he was on the way. You could have had a trifecta if he let him take off his pants. You would have had another different woof.
That was just like a no. Sorry, Charlie. You almost got lucky. No, that is the worst. Ew.
Hey, that's hard work on my behalf. But I mean, hey, if my spot was hot, I ain't got time to go shower and stuff. I got to get out here and slang this baking soda.
I didn't even think about that. So maybe that's why they didn't wash it.
But to shut you up, I'm gonna say, here, babe, here's $1,000. Leave me the hell alone. Go be happy and this, that, and other. And then you gonna say he loves me. Then I'm gonna have a baby by you and your first cousin, and then probably your aunt. But I mean, that's the game. Am I
okay? So let me ask this question, Nick.
Tell
You didn't tell him to wash his feet or offer to wash his feet?
Yeah, he'd still been there if you washed his feet. That's like biblical. You could have used your hair. But see, in this day, you could have just took the hair off.
No.
Hey,
no,
look, Nick,
you gotta go.
Nick,
that was a deal breaker.
He would have been a husband to you.
Go home and wash your butt. No,
he'd have been a husband to you. You know how Mary did it, or the girl in the Bible, she washed her hair, his feet with her hair. You could have just took yours off and washed it with your stuff.
That's what I get for being the dog, because I was in my dog era and I wasn't trying to make that. He liked me and wanted to be my man, but I wasn't trying to make him my man. So nope, you gotta go. You just
you was just trying to smash him.
That's all I was doing, smash and dash.
What is he doing now? Do you know what he's doing now?
I know what who, that dude?
Yeah. What's his occupation? Like, how's he doing now?
Yeah, I guess he's still doing the same thing that he was doing back then. He's still he a YN.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a YN.
Oh, okay, but that's okay to be a YN. But I'm wondering what he's doing. Like,
I don't know. I don't care. I went home to chill
Okay,
out
okay.
one day
Go ahead,
at home, and like.
Let me hear what Nate has to say.
We're missing a big picture.
Go ahead.
This is a dude she chose.
for that time, and he
Doesn't
lost
matter.
his chance.
Yeah,
Gotta go.
a win's a win. A win's a win. You know,
No,
Nate and
it's
Bill
only
be
a
bringing
win
home.
if you hit it. It's only
He
a
was
win if
about
you hit
to,
it.
but his feet messed up, so he was close. But
Exactly.
watch
So he
this.
didn't hit it. So it wasn't no win.
Me,
And bye.
Ish,
Okay,
me.
so that's when we go back to just like a crime, it's the intent.
See what? Me, Bill, Ish, and Nate live together, and they be bringing home some troglodytes. But a win is a win. You see that? Ish, you see that? Oh, you hit that? A win is a win in man land. So if he came to your house and he should have did it with his shoes on and just let his pants come all the way down, he'd have gave you one of those, and he would have won. And guess what? Your whole facts would have showed. No matter what.
I just nope. I can't do it, sir.
You can tell me that I'm wrong. You can. I mean, I'm open to it. Just tell me I'm wrong.
Okay.
Just did.
Well, she just did. She told you you're wrong. Now wait a minute. Let's
This has
go
to be-
back. No, let's go back. You said he could have just continued and kept his shoes on.
Right, just pull him down around his waist.
Like your shoes on, for real.
Hey, listen, you get the Timberlands on. If you get a dude and he keep his Timbs on, you better you could about to get your hip broke. He about to break your hip. Because it ain't nothing about having that man. Traction is real. Dudes can't stroke because they got gout in their small toe. You think like an NFL player making millions, they'll sit him down because he got a sprained pinky toe. If he had on the right clicks, if I got on some Timberlands, you best believe we fighting. And I'm trying to break your hip.
Not Tim's.
Yes.
I hate him right now. I hate him right now.
You know why she hates me? Because she went back in her mind and was like, that's why I was so good. That's why she hates me. And she can also give me a, you know what, Nate, you're right. That's only
No, this is just
That's all you need.
Yeah.
That's all you need. All right.
Hey, Mel.
Yes. Sir.
Nick be having them stinky feet dudes coming over her crib to smash.
No, I don't. That was one and only. Bye, you gotta go.
You heard me? I'm sorry.
I heard you. I can still hear you.
Oh my goodness.
But I ain't gonna lie to that Timberland would. Woo, Lord.
I didn't make it up. I just reported it.
He just report the news.
Hey, that's my new shirt. I didn't make it up. I just reported it.
That's your shirt. Make your money.
I got cut off. I ain't loud no more, so I can't even get that Timberland.
Look at it. I got over there. Hey, Mel, I'd rather fix your seat because her seat's over there kind of moist. Moist as hell.
Fix my chair.
I'd rather fix your chair because her chair is moist right now.
No, I'm gonna shut up because I don't want to get no text message or phone call with no smart. Why you telling the business? Like I ain't telling nothing. I'm just
no, stop. Then stop. You
already given it.
I just reminisce out loud. Sorry.
Yeah, you telling it. Like,
you are.
Come on.
You getting that text? You know what? I still got them Timbs. Let me swing through.
I hope they clean. Throw some powder in it. That's what you need to do. Put some powder up in them.
He gonna keep him on his feet. Don't worry about it.
I ain't talking about him. Ew, no.
No, stop. Look, stop. Don't go there. Don't go down the rabbit hole with this guy.
I'm past that now. Ew, no. Anyway.
I'm like, not down the rabbit hole with this guy at all. Have you guys gone to Burlington Coat Factory?
No.
Nope.
I just asked the question because I want to know if indeed you had to show your face. You know, they take a picture. Did you pose? Like what? Even though we know most of those places, they got you on camera when you walk in.
Yeah, they got you on camera. Why? Like, I don't understand.
So I'm just asking if you guys have actually gone to Burlington and seen it or experienced it.
You know what? I haven't been to Burlington's in a long time anyway, because once they cut their little cute shoe section down, I was like, what do I need you for?
Well, there's a lot. There's a lot of places who are closing their doors, just like the Southern Park Mall when those people went to go to work and the door was still locked. Last
Yeah.
last Saturday, the doors were locked. The man didn't pay the money. Where my he didn't pay the money. They weren't opening the door. They are not playing. People are
Well,
not
they
playing.
they did eventually at around noon, I think they said.
But the problem is people with their businesses. You are messing with my business. I rent from you and I can't get in. Now they were saying that there was some security, with the mall staff issues and they weren't being paid, i.e., like they were in this lockdown or shutdown, and they're not. So coming on, and they did say that. So you're right, you're accurate regarding them opening the door at 12 o'clock. But if I'm supposed to be there to set up my store, how much business did I really lose? You got to look at it like that. It affects anything that you do affects other people, believe it or not. Whether you want to believe it or not, when you think you're doing your own thing, every single thing that every one of us does affects someone else. So people, please keep that in mind.
Hucklebuck Deluxe.
That's what he's still stuck on. I'm done. He giving you a visual with the Tims.
Hey, that's one of my winner. That's one of my finisher moves. On Mortal Kombat when she's standing like there, and they say finisher. The deluxe. You grab the bag frame and you pull the frame to you. It's a workout in itself.
What you saying? Out in itself, crazy, crazy, crazy. Let me get today's footnote, which I lightweight did. I did lightweight give you today's footnote, and that is again anything that you do. Matter of fact, not even every single thing that you do, I do, any of us do, it affects someone else. You may not know that it affects somebody else, but it does. And also, when you're dealing, we talked about the mayor's race and being in position. Real talk, just because you have a title does not mean that you have the authority. All right, lovely people, that is my time. I thoroughly enjoyed you as I do each and every single Saturday. Please like, share, comment, all that good stuff to keep us in the algorithm. Go to YouTube after we finish and post a comment because I don't know where my lovely comments always go. They disappear once the show's off. So again, thank you guys for tuning in to Shop Talk with Mel. I love you more than you know, and understand, pay close attention, and realize what I'm saying here. Our slogan is for a reason, and the slogan is it's okay to be you. So with that being said, you are enough. Find you, embrace you, most importantly, always love you. Until next week, people, you know what it is. 1, 2, 3.
Shop Talk.
What?
You did all right. Okay. They say, hey, you off for a couple weeks and you come back and you